Hi, welcome to It's a Miracle Budgeting. My name is Brandy and I am a cash budgeter. I do get paid bi-weekly, two times a month typically. By the way, my nails are horrible over the weekend. They just all broke and all got into really bad shape. But I don't get my nails done until tomorrow, so I had to film this video on time. So I do cash budgeting. My husband and I do not budget together for any of our personal expenses, but we do have a joint account for all of our joint household expenses. That is new for us. We've never done that before prior to June. So that is a new change for us. So far, it's working out amazing. And it's not, most people when they talk about joining their finances talk about communication being the best thing. Ironically for us, that's not even what it is. It's about the set it and forget it ability. As long as we do our transfers to it and everything else, we have everything on my withdrawal. We don't even have to think about it. I do a once a month spot check-in and make sure everything is appropriate, and then we leave it alone, and it's been so nice. I do want to say one thing really quick. I typically film at my office. I do have an office for my business where all my stock is and I ship from and everything else, and it is a entrepreneur think tank kind of. All of us in here are entrepreneurs, but you may hear people outside my door. You may hear people talking in their offices. I have no control because we only have autonomy over our area. So I want to put that out there. And then if you like cash stuffings or if you like cash budgeting, I hope that you will like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell because I don't upload on the same time, the same day every week. In fact, I'm filming this right now. I have 2 videos I have not posted yet that I filmed that I've just not had time to edit with the holiday. So hopefully tonight I'll edit those and have those come up, and this will come up later in the week. So when you're seeing this, those two, my budget and my end of month sinking funds, will already be filmed. So the first thing I always do, one more thing. I cash budget every single paycheck. Even if I can only put $1 or $5 per envelope, I do cash budget every single paycheck because it is important to me to build my sinking funds, but I am on a debt repayment journey. I actually was coming really close on being debt free with the exception of student loans, and we just got a new car. Both of our cars were paid off. And we just got a new house. So in needing to do things for the house, we built some debt back up. So I am restarting basically my debt journey. So that all being said, the first thing that I always do is unstuff my coin and unstuff my cash envelopes. So this is from Katie Budgets. I don't know why my brain just went blank there, but this is from Katie Budgets. She does a really great job. She offers the label all the time, but the actual glass is not available all the time. But once you get a little bit in here, it's not as noisy, but until you cover the bottom, it's pretty noisy because it's glass. I mean, it makes sense. So we're slowly getting this going. I actually have one of those counting banks at home, and I have over $40 in coin already rolled in there. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm actually just going to put that towards my next debt payment and start that fresh. And then when I start rolling this, I actually will do it. And I'm actually going to adjust this just a little bit. I must have bumped it. Okay. So that is my coin, and I do have my cute little sign. Okay. So that was how my coins is taken care of. So next I have my cash envelopes. These are from MV Budgets. MV Designs, excuse me, MV Designs. So I ordered these a while ago and I had told her no rush because I already had envelopes. I just wanted cute new ones. So I have $1 left over in dining. I have 20 left in spending, which I have not spent anything other than the 20 or 19 in dining. I have 10 left in miscellaneous, and then nothing is left in other. So I'm going to move back to dining. All of this I'm going to set aside, and we will deal with that later. 20 is going into dining, and even though this has room to have them longer, I do like these in half. I actually don't even like folding my money, but I'm going to fold them. I like them in half. Spending is also getting a 20. I don't spend every single paycheck. This is for 2 weeks. I don't spend every single paycheck, but I want it available so that if I do want to spend, I don't have to pull out of my checking or savings or anything. Or sinking fund, that matter. 10. Oops, that's that 10. That was funny. Actually, I'm going to do that though. No, I lied. 2 5s is going into miscellaneous. I am going to actually, though, switch that out while I'm thinking about it. I didn't want to go to 2 ATMs, so I have all 5s. So I'm actually going to grab $10 and move that back here. And then I'm going to put this 10 here. So I do have 110. So that is my sinking funds. My cash envelopes are all stuffed. So I'm going to move on to my sinking funds. First one is these are, I always like lose the word of what I want to say. These are my variable. These are ones that I could spend all of this in 1 month or none of this, but they are used relatively frequently. So they are technically sinking funds, but they're used more frequently. And before I forget, I do have my cash trays are available on my website. All of these binders are available on my website, and most of my envelopes. This dashboard is from Princess Budgets, and then I have a few, I don't think any of them are in this one. I have a few envelopes I'll talk about when I get to them, but these ones are from my shop. So Beauty is going to get 80. That's not correct. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Can we just, like, who took a bite out of these fives? Like, that is hilarious. So 20s can go up front, and I'll put the 5s on the back, and then we should have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we have 230 in Beauty. This actually has 50 that I had from a gift card. I had a gift card that I actually used for groceries, and I put my money into Beauty because I had that gift card. So it was through Fetch. I got a gift card for $50. I put the 50 that I would have spent on my groceries in here and used that gift card on my groceries. I don't know why I could not say that. It was like not even coming out right. Subscriptions is going to get 30. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. And I did finally do my trackers. Pets is going to get 15. Yeah, that would help. I'm on point today. I don't know if anybody's already noticed this, but obviously I am not okay today. So, and actually I'm going to switch these out. So I'm going to put these back and grab a 20. So we actually will have $45 in pets now. So now we have 2 10s. And then medical is going to get a 20. Most of these I do the exact same thing every single paycheck, so I remember them. 20, 40, 60, but I do have my planner off to the side just in case I get stumped or I forget or just screw it up, because today obviously I can't talk, so maybe I'm going to mess this up too. Kids, this is for anything we want it to go for the kids. It's not anything specifically defined, but this does get a 10. And actually I'm going to again switch these out and grab a 20. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I have more 20s than I need versus the 5s and 10s, but I won't know till I get further along. So this is the family binder. Nope, this is not the family binder. All of these are available on my site. House Cash I'm not currently contributing to, but I do normally. This is one of the envelopes that I did not make. This is from Charm Kitten Budgets. And when my debt is paid down or almost paid, I actually put my rollover in House Cash. But because we have debt right now, I'm actually putting my rollover into debt. And then my envelope is getting just a 5. So I will have 15. I'm going to leave those as 5s. This I can use for change if I need to or anything else. Clothing is going to get a 20. So we will have 20, 40, 60. School is going to get a 20. 20, 40, 60. Gifts is going to get a 20. 20, 40, 60. Car expenses gets 40, 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. Home is going to get 20. This is for anything for the home. It could be something for the kitchen. It could be a bill. It could be anything for the home. We can use it for repairs. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. If you weren't watching my channel a couple videos back, my sinking funds all were wiped completely clean by our home purchase. We used it for our down payment and some other stuff we needed for that, like insurance and stuff. So we actually wiped these completely clean to get our house, and then now I'm rebuilding them back up. So annual fees actually gets 15. So we currently have 10, 20, 30, 45. If I need more tons, I will come back here. So that is the family binder. This one is our long term. So this is savings and other stuff long term. Our debt repayment. So for debt snowball, we have 20. Got a 1. Got some 5s. So in debt snowball, we currently have 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3. So 93. I'm just letting that pile up for a little bit, but I do have one bill that I think only will owe $29 after our payment this month. So I might pull that out and just pay it if I don't have enough left over. I haven't figured out how much rollover I will have. Normally by this point in the month, by the time the paycheck hits, I know what I'm going to have left in rollover. I know I'm going to have, but I had some beer. I cannot talk today. I had some bills come out in wonky order, and I just want to make sure everything's clear before I define that money for anything. Savings I do electronically. However, right now I'm doing our $1,000 savings emergency fund, and it is in our joint long-term / short-term checking. I don't know if anybody has PNC near them, but they actually have an account where you get 3 accounts in one: your checking, your reserve checking, and then your savings. So it's kind of a neat way they do it, but we now will have $800 in that fund. Birthdays. Some of this will actually all of this will be coming out this month. Max, I already have 144, and then Dom, I am doing some this paycheck. So I have 50, 70, 80, I'll take that 10. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll put this back and grab a 20. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100 in Doms. I've talked about this on my channel previously. We actually have 12 people in our family entirely. We have 6 children, like our kids that we, are the parents of, and then we have 3 grandchildren plus us. So we do not do huge amounts for birthday. I think every family should do whatever's right for them, but for us, we do not do huge amounts. $140, $150 per birthday. So we now have 240 in birthday. Is that right? Yeah, 240. And then this is another Charm Kitten Budgets envelope. Vacation is getting 20. So we now will have 60 in vacation. We have no vacation plans anymore because of the house purchase and car purchase. We are not going to Texas this year anymore. And then Zoo Trips is going to get a 5. Passports is going to get a 5. And that is it for that binder. And the last one is our long-term holiday type items. So we actually didn't use July 4th's money, so I did move it into Labor Day. And this is going to get 15. So Labor Day currently has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Thanksgiving is going to get 20. So we will have 60. This had a lot more than this in it, but I cleaned it out for the house. So now I'm building it back up. Not doing anything in Black Friday, but this is another one from Charm Kitten Budgets. And then Santa is getting 100. I think I have 100 in each person. So we have 100 in Rico, that's our baby grandson. We have 100 in Romeo, that's our second youngest. And then this will go, oops, in Baby Ray. So our 3 grandsons have $100 each. We aren't sure what we are going to do for Christmas this year. We originally were planning at $200 a person before we had to wipe our fund and start over. Because we're starting over, we're just going to start with $100 per person. Then once we have that, then we will add to it. So that is it for Santa. And so we have 2, these dividers are available from Intentionally Plans or Intentionally Living. I always say it wrong, but it is linked in the description box. The envelopes are from my shop, but the dividers, we have our Michigan family here and our Texas, our grandsons and our daughter and son-in-law here. And then that's actually it, but why do I have a 50? Oh, I know I have a 50. What a dork. That 50 was supposed to go into debt. So I did that wrong. I thought it seemed like a small amount, but I thought that I just, was wrong. The 10 is intentionally here because that's for something else. So 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3. So you have 143 in debt snowball. And this is just for my personal debt. This is not for our joint debt. Our joint debt we actually take care of out of our joint checking. So that is it. And that is it for my cash stuffing. If you're new here and you liked what you saw, I hope that you will subscribe. And whether you're new or returning, I thank you for watching. And I hope that you will like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. And I hope I see you guys again soon. Have a great night, guys. Hope your budget's going great.